176. 176 is the amount of space I have in my base, which sounds like a lot, but when you see it, it's really not at all. There is no room to add literally anything else to this place. So in today's video, we'll be turning this entire chunk into my new mega base, equipped with almost anything I'll ever need inside. So let's start off by clearing out the first floor. This is going to be my base of operations, so to speak. And with it finished, I know it looks pretty ugly right now, but later on in the video, each floor is going to have a completely different vibe and theme. Now, I kind of want this first floor to be almost a castle vibe to it, with nice red carpet, spruce wood, and lots of stone bricks. So let's go gather the materials we'll need for that. Oh, and if you're wondering how this massive chunk was dragged from the earth, then you should definitely go watch the video linked in the description. And with all the blocks acquired, we can start the first room in our base. Okay, I just finished the first room to our base, and I think this looks pretty cool. But after digging out just one part of this chunk, I realized my chest space was almost gone. I literally have nothing left. So the second room we're going to be building is the storage room. Now, I kind of want the theme of the chest room to be that of a trial chamber. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is one like right next to my base, so we can gather all of our copper there and then mine some tuff too. Okay, there should be plenty of blocks to build the chest room. That I didn't record. Yeah, sorry. I forgot. Now, I want to build a room where I can do some trading. So my next floor is going to be some sort of... Ow! Ow! What the heck, man?
You owe me money.
I don't owe you money? What do I owe you money for?
It's like breaking blocks on my base. There's a sign there that literally says if you break a block, you have to give Con 1 diamond block. You owe me like 64.
Okay, I'm illiterate, so that's actually not my fault. I don't know how to read.
Learn to read.
Why would I even owe you that much? Why would I even? When was I even breaking blocks in your base? When do I even owe you that kind of money? Oh, last episode. Yeah, I know that was yeah.
Yep.
I was here, Brian. I went to your base. I broke those blocks. I did do that. Yeah. Yep. In my defense,
yeah, you know what you did.
I didn't know that sign was there. How long? I can get you these diamond blocks. I mean, it might be a couple months, but I can get it to you. You know.
Okay. Start working on it.
You're not gonna be like, actually, I want to buy next week or something. You're really gonna let me do a couple months? I mean, that's awfully generous.
Well, like at this point, with how much they're trying to partner with you, might as well go 3 days.
What?
3 days.
I have to give you diamond block. I have to give you 64 diamonds, like 64 diamonds.
Diamond blocks.
Diamond blocks.
3 days.
Do you know the exact amount of diamonds that is?
That's 9 stacks of diamonds.
Not 9 stacks of diamonds. I don't know if I. What? Okay, so what if I just like don't? I just don't give you the diamond. Oh. What do you plan on doing with that?
What do you think I'm gonna do with it?
You know what? You're gonna have those diamond blocks in 2 days. You'll get it in 2 days. You know, I'm good for it.
Okay.
I'm good for it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Being in debt to the most powerful player on this server was not something I needed right now, especially when I'm trying to turn this chunk into a mega base. But maybe I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, getting him the money back and adding on more to the base. See, the Pioneers has a functioning economy on the server, the main source of income being diamonds. If I can turn this next floor into a way of obtaining diamonds, then maybe I can be able to pay him back before things get messy. But before I commit to any plans, I need to mine a new layer out first, which is where we ran into an issue. That's not good. I'm trying to think of how to get around this issue here. You see, this next area in the base has a gigantic chunk of it missing, and I could just wall it up, but I really do like how it looks. It adds more depth to the build. So that means this next room is going to be completely wide open. But wait, this actually gives me a really good idea. I could turn this next floor into an area where players can fly in, buy something, and fly out. Something they need in a hurry. I could do fireworks, but that's kind of already taken, and the next best thing, in my opinion, could be golden carrots. I mean, it's one of the greatest food sources in the game. And to give it a theme like the other rooms, I kind of want to make it into a tiki bar. This part right here can be like a beach, and inside can be a cave. And the bar itself can sell the golden carrots. So that way players can fly in, buy golden carrots, and leave. And it's done. I kind of didn't record myself building it. That's my bad. But as you can see, it actually works pretty well. I'm pretty sure I've already made some money, which is great because I owe Khan a lot of money, and I have one day to pay him back. As I explained earlier, it pretty much works by them flying through here, buying themselves some golden carrots, and then just flying out either right here or through this little hole right here. I know I did not record building the last 2 rooms. That's kind of because I'm an idiot, but I promise, I will record myself building the next room. Okay, this room is finished being cleared out. Now, I want to turn this room into a villager trading hall, but I want to style it with some blocks you would find in a village, like regular stone, some, oak wood, and some cobblestone. I think the easiest way to get the villagers up is going to be to turn this into a bubble elevator. So I think I want to start the creation of that. I think that's smart. Okay, it should be, yeah, I'm hearing all of them. Oh, hey guys, it's me, the guy who enslaved you all. We're gonna go for a little trip. I forgot, some of you guys are jungle villagers. That's kind of cool. You have to turn this entire thing, I'm pretty sure, into a water source. And that is done with I don't know why I keep calling it kale. It's kelp. Water elevator is finished. Look at this. Isn't this so cool? Boom. Okay, enough mucking about. This key part is finished. We can now focus on actually building the villager trading hall. It's done. And as you can hear, we already got some villagers in here as well, which is awesome. I was not going to show that footage. That was tedious. But sadly, it has been officially 2 days since I was supposed to get Khan his money, and we only have 26 out of the 9 stacks. Oh my gosh, we're so cooked. But an opportunity has presented itself. On the server currently, there is a pretty big prank war, and as you can see, Khan's base is being completely moved to spawn. His original base is gone, completely gone. And since he's so distracted with this prank war, he's not gonna worry about coming to get his diamond, since he's, a little preoccupied. But I was thinking, what if I can prolong this prank war to make it go even longer? That way he'll be distracted even longer, which gives me more time to give him his money back. Is Khan in the Mafia? And the best way I thought to prank the server is by TPing all of it. Well, most of it. That's a lot of server to TP. Okay, spawn is mostly covered with TP, and we even have Jazer's house covered with TP too. And I think that's pretty good for the time being, but I do want to do more later. I just don't want to do all of it at once, because then I'd have to think of more pranks. And I really just want to stick with TPing the server as my calling card. Now, before I continue pranking the server, I want to add a little bit more to my chunk. Now, I already dug this section of my base out, and we're coming across another slight issue with there being a giant hole in the wall, similar to the Tiki bar up here. But I don't want to get rid of it. In fact, I think I might start opening up the base in other areas too, because I'm starting to really like how it looks. Now, for this room, I'm going for this ancient grand library type of feel, with giant bookshelves, broken stone walls, and some dim lighting, and inside here I'll be doing all of my potion brewing. Now, before I can get this room finished, I logged off for a little bit to go outside, and when I came back, I was completely shocked. No shot. No way. They have rebuilt one of my chunks. Wait, what? They've rebuilt what? Finnick and Bubble built 2 other chunks right next to my base. Hello, I see you've been busy with 3 of my with 2 chunks.
We thought it would improve the scenery.
Right, because one chunk.
One chunk wasn't enough.
One chunk wasn't enough. You built 2 more.
Yeah.
And those chunks were clearly not as good as my chunks. That's fake plastic over there. This is organic, natural made. Fake. I bet that's turf.
What?
I bet that's not even real grass. That's turf. That's not even real grass.
This is real grass.
That's
I
turf.
bloody mowed it this morning. I mowed it this morning.
That's turf. You're on turf right now.
If you guys think that is real, then you should check mine.
You have your own? This is yours?
No, but Phoenix is even shorter. That's even shorter than mine.
Fennec, yours is little and flat.
Yeah, yours is tiny, Phoenix.
Yeah, you got a tiny little one. And not only that, they were challenging me to build the bigger and better chunk.
I'm now going to make sure that my chunk is taller than yours. If you are really gonna have the nerve to count those bloody trees up top as part of the chunk, I'll make mine taller.
Why is his head so big?
Yeah, I'm here too. Yeah, get out of here, Jam.
Being challenged by Finnick and Bubble might not seem like that big of a deal, but these guys are insanely good builders, and I am kind of just okay at it, I think. So not only am I going to have to decorate this chunk to make it 10 times better than theirs, but I'm also still going to have to prank the server to keep Con distracted. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Well, I guess since we already finished this addition to our base, we can go ahead and brainstorm a new floor while we continue pranking the server. Okay, officially, almost every single major base room building at spawn has been TP'd. And this morning, I was able to get the Pioneer sign as well, which, you know, at this point, you cannot avoid what I'm... Is that a ballistic missile? What on... What? Okay. So, did his chunk fall? Releasing a missile from a silo? What's going on? Why is there a ballistic missile heading straight to Phoenix base? What? This makes no sense. Just days prior, the two of them were hanging out and building these chunks together. So why are they at war with each other? I need to get this chunk base finished now, because if I wait any longer, there might not be a chunk left to build a base in. So let's move into one of our last rooms. After building enough rooms, I realized I made a little mistake. You see, I haven't built anything that allows me to smelt materials. So I decided that this room is going to be that exactly. A room that allows me to simply smelt stuff. But I want it to look like a mine shaft, and you're going to see why pretty soon. It's kind of a cool idea. Okay, so we just finished the Mineshaft furnace room of our chunk. I'm sorry, I did not record it. My footage was corrupted. But honestly, this has been one of my most favorite rooms I've made so far. We have over here where we can smelt food. This right here is the ore drop off. You put ore up here. You come down here and boom, blast furnace will start smelting it. We even have the regular automatic furnace right here. And I filled this corner in with like this little blacksmith area, which is super cool. Now we're going to do a pretty tedious but pretty cool part as well. Now you see these giant holes in the walls? Well, all of these are going to lead to upstairs to different rooms. And they're going to be done like a mine shaft. There's going to be mine carts. There's going to be like a rail system. It's going to be super cool. I just don't have enough wood for it. It looks like enough, but I don't have enough. So I gotta go chop more trees down, and yeah, we'll be good to go. Let's do that. Let's go chop more trees down. Look, it's finished. This is so cool. I honestly, I've never really used minecarts in Minecraft before, and this has to be the coolest thing ever. It's going up the chunk. Look. Oh my gosh. I have been honestly going back and forth on this thing like just the entire time. And for like 20 minutes. I've just been going back and forth on my little thing, because it takes you all the way to the top pretty much. Look. And we go back down again. Now, another thing, sadly, as you can see, there's not much been going on the server recently. All the pranks are kind of finishing. They're not even rebuilding Khan's base. It's safe to assume that the prank war is probably almost over. And since the prank war is over, Khan's going to be wanting his money soon. Very soon. Now, with the two last rooms I'm going to be making, one's going to be just kind of like, you know, an entrance to the place. And then we have this room. The entrance is going to be if I can go down here. The entrance would be right here. I'll mine this out, make it look pretty. But I have an idea, and I'm going to pitch it to you guys real quick. I have 25 creaking hearts. If you're not familiar with these guys are, at night, if they're in between 2 pale oak logs, they will be able to spawn the creaking in. My plan is to make this room kind of like a box. I'll have Khan meet me down here and stall him until nighttime. And when nighttime comes, he's going to get jumped by me and 25 creaking. Now, something you should note is that Khan hasn't even died on the server yet. No one has actually been able to kill him. So doing this would be the most epic power move. And also, would I still owe him money? Would I be even... I don't think I would. I don't know how this all works, but I first want to... I kind of want to build this out first because I don't want Khan to, I guess, be intimidated by a box and no bottom. I feel like if we can get this area finished and looking nice, then he won't be expecting a trap. But if it looks like this, Khan might be a little sus. Okay, so we have officially dug this area out, and now we can turn this into our first floor. The kind of, I guess, front door. If you want to be technical about it. I have a pretty cool idea, so let's just knock it out. Bam! We have officially finished the kind of introduction doorway thingy into this base. And let me tell you, I think this is so cool. I didn't even know I had this in me, but this pillar design I came up with is actually one of the coolest things I've ever built. And then the moss, it all just works well with each other. The bubble elevator that I don't think I'm going to use for all the floors because it's kind of difficult to use. Now you might be wondering, is there a stairway to get up here? And no. The reason is because it's the jungle, so mob spawns are kind of insane even if it's lit up. So you're just gonna have to use vines, which, sorry, it's not wheelchair accessible, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now I want to get this finished. So the plan, simple. On the outside, we're going to have the creakings. And on the inside, we're going to have an obsidian wall, so the creakings will spawn in, and they'll be trapped. And I'm going to make it to where Khan literally, he can't go down. And I don't think he'll be able to go up either. To be very difficult for him to get out of this. And if he gets out of this, I'm cooked. He's going to come kill me. It occurred to me that trapping Khan's going to be pretty difficult because of how cautious he is. So if I want to lower his guard, I'm going to have to give him an entire tour of the base. Also because I just kind of want to show somebody what I did. But it should relax him enough to the point where he won't suspect all of the creaking and they can jump and kill him. I just hope this works because if it doesn't, I'm cooked.
Let's try and do it, sort of.
Alrighty, Khan. So this is the before I give you your diamonds, I want to give you a tour of the place real quick,
Alright,
so we come down here. You've already seen this. It's pretty nice. You threatened me in here.
Yeah.
The storage room, And then, obviously,
I remember that like it was yesterday.
I had to pay you back somehow. So this is me paying you back.
Okay, cool.
This generated a good bit of money for me, and I was able to turn it into a small business.
Oh, cool.
Cool, yeah.
Alright.
Next room, down here, village trading hall, inside of the base. Isn't this so
sweet.
Cool? Yeah, this is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What's your take on it? You like this?
I think it looks really nice. It fits.
It's like a village.
I think. Yeah, it does.
We just come on down here to one of the other last rooms. Boom, potion brewing, grand library kind of situation going on here. Oh yeah.
This is really cool.
Oh yeah, you got another word. Really nice. Another word over here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the ceiling too. It's a nice ceiling.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Chains and I don't know the vibe I was going with this honestly, but I kind of like how it turned out.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like
It's great.
These books very expensive, by the way. This took a while. A lot of cows got massacred. This.
Oh.
Yeah, don't tell Chick-fil-A.
That's not very good.
And then we come to now, obviously, smelting. We have the smelting room. Pretty cool room, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the automatic smelter here. We have an automatic smelter right here, but it's for a blast furnace, We come up here. We have got some cookers. Got some cookers over here for cooking,
Smokers.
Smokers, yeah, smokers. Really cool thing. Let me just show you this real quick.
Okay.
I only have one minecart. I'll let you go.
Roller coaster. Oh, this is really cool.
Roller coaster. What? It
Okay.
pretty much goes with the entire thing to make life so much more convenient for the poor folk who do not own who do not own, they don't own the stuff. The flying stuff, the Elytra.
Elytras. Yeah. Yeah.
All the way back into my storage room.
Yay.
Your ride's gone. by
Oh,
the way. Yeah.
now it's gone. Oh no. Wait,
Or
what
we can
left
just
me?
fall back into the water. But yeah, I think it's time I pay you back all your diamonds and we go to my vault. So let's just
Oh, cool.
hop on in.
What
Yes!
the?
I didn't think this through. They won't attack if we look at them.
I
what
do not
wait,
like this.
Wait, what are you doing? Why aren't they attacking you? What? Oh. Oh man, I didn't think this through at all. These, they don't move when you hit them, or they don't. Oh, are you mining over here to where I'm at?
Why would I? Cheek, I need those diamonds.
Yeah. Hey. Okay. Whoa.
Give me the diamonds.
I'm on 2 hearts.
Give me the
Give me a
diamonds.
second. Give me a second. I will.
The 9 stacks.
I have not.
Wait, what do you think I
I
want?
think I have 10 stacks, honestly. Let me just like regain my health. I'm in this corner. I think the Creakings actually have a feature where they can pick up diamonds. So let me get to a little.
I don't think so.
I think they can. There we go. See, look. They're all in that corner now. That makes our life a little. Oh.
Give me those diamonds.
Oh yes, the diamonds. Those
Yeah.
diamonds that you wanted. Yes, I actually have them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're let me. There is more. If you want to count those for me real quick and tell me what you. No. Okay. No way. You're gonna kill me. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Give me the rest.
I do have the rest.
You
Actually.
only gave me a stack and 12.
So. Oh, I left them in my E chest. Ah, this is so. Yeah, let me just get these out of here real quick. If you just, I'll put them like right over there. No. Go, escape. I can't put down. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh.
No.
Yes. Oh my gosh.